Yeah, Doc, just have a seat over there. Yeah.
Alright.
So after talking to this psycho, what's your take on him? Why'd he do it?
Well, Mr. McTavish has had a rather rough few hours, to say the least. He had absolutely no intention of committing this violent crime. He is a man who was pushed to the limit in an extremely short amount of time. It appears that Mr. and Mrs. McTavish were having marital issues, but he couldn't sense it. At least this is what I have concluded after talking with Mr. McTavish himself and his close associates.
Okay, so something was up, and this guy couldn't tell that his wife was mad at him. Alright, so what's new? That doesn't explain why he did it.
I'm getting there, officer. You see, just this morning, Mr. McTavish went to work just like any other day. It seemed that Mrs. McTavish was keeping company with another male friend while Mr. McTavish was away at work. From what he told me, this is what happened. Mr. McTavish arrived home at around 6 that evening, an hour earlier than he normally does. When he walked up the stairs in search of his wife, what he found would send most men over the edge. His wife with another man. To put it in layman's terms, Mr. McTavish had a psychological overload of emotions. This caused him to lose control and be blinded by anger, something that he had never experienced before. A new emotion evoked by extreme situation in a short amount of time. This led to the brutal murder of both Mrs. McTavish and her lover. Once he had calmed down and reined self-control, his anguish was insurmountable. That alone will haunt him for the rest of his ruined life.
Alright, well, you got a confession. That's all we need for court, so go ahead on out of here, Doc. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you, seriously. Alright.